Ladies and gentlemen, we recently crossed that road to 2200 mark. Now, logically, the next step would of course be 2300. So yes, you guessed it. Today, a new road will begin, and it is the road to 2300, and that road commences right now. And it looks like we are going to be playing Futher GM 2210, and we're going to play a Sicilian defense against him. Let's bring out our knight. Let's capture. Let's bring out our second knight, and we're going to play e6. And I need to zoom in a little bit on that flag to make sure I can guess it properly. This one's tricky for me. But I believe that flag belongs to the country of... Something's telling me Egypt. Yeah, okay, that's good. Didn't want to mess that up. You guys know I love my flags. He plays this f4 move, which is rare. Let's pin this knight down and go after the pawn on e4. And by the way... Oh, that was another surprising move. By the way... Our opponent's 2210, so he's very respectable. And what if we just jump right here? Notice that if he does this, we would take here. Although, yeah, then he could do that. So we're gonna have to be careful. But he needs to be careful too, that's for sure. Wow, and he decides to actually bring out his queen instead. Didn't expect it. I don't think he's playing this properly, I'll be honest. I'm almost thinking about this. I move my queen here. He takes, I take. Doesn't do anything. At the very least, we can mess up his pawn structure, which is what we're gonna do. And then maybe we slide. Okay, I don't want to overthink too much. We're just in the opening phase. Oh no, he prevents us from castling. That's always annoying. Okay, what I'm gonna do is instantly play this move. It does come with a tiny trick, which is that this pawn is pinned. Oh no. That was probably a clever move too. He's obviously hitting this 3 times and it's defended 0, so that's not good. Oof, that's really uncomfortable actually. Wow, that was a disgusting move. Yeah, this is annoying. Ooh, doesn't feel too good. Okay, we're definitely losing now, if it wasn't already clear. I wish I could castle, but of course I can't. I think we're in massive trouble already, actually. Yeah, this was a really... I should have just done this and then castled. I was getting too aggressive. I'm not even sure what to do. I'm just gonna play this, but I'm really thinking we're basically done already. But we're gonna have to fight. He could always en passant, then we castle, then check, and slides over here, maybe, but then, oof. Yeah, this isn't good. This is not good, guys. And this is how the road to 2300 is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of sloppy games. Opponents are gonna make mistakes. We're obviously gonna make mistakes. But we're going to try to learn. We're always going to try to learn something. We need to stay out of this. So I'm going to come here. If he takes his pawn, whatever. Take it. Just take the pawn, Johnny. Just take the pawn. Egyptian opponent. Yeah, we could maybe follow up with this move. Just because... Well, we do have to save our rook, actually. Okay, don't move it here. That square is protected. This is huge trouble already, guys. Even when we move this, he's going to slam into here. Then again, we could take that. Let's do this move. Now he can just mess around with us for a while. Look at our king. I mean, that's the dumbest king I've ever seen. And we're down a pawn. Okay, he does this. What about this move? Something I wanted to play. Just because this is pinned, so we got a little bit of pressure now. It's of course protected too. If he does check us, we take back here. Probably wouldn't be too bad. We might have a little bit of counterplay. He cannot attack our queen. Ugly start, but you gotta love it. Gotta love it, gotta live with it. And here we go. Futher GM. That's a strange word. Futher? Mario Samir. Looks like a nice fella. He's only like 2. Can't believe we're losing to a 2-year-old, but it is what it is. Let's see what he plays here. And at the very least, we got him thinking. He's been thinking for probably close to a minute. That being said, we're still losing on the clock. But we have a couple chances. Couple ideas. He does this. Okay, so if we take here, he takes back and this pawn is pinned. Which is not good. That was a good move. That was a very good move. We're gonna have to just get out of this pin then. Boom. Okay, we're out of the pin. And oh my god, this is extremely scary. I just saw. That's definitely gonna be his move. I just saw this. That's definitely gonna be his move. And then we're just gonna slide right back awkwardly. This is so ugly. This is very, very ugly. I guess maybe this was... No, that wasn't a better move. Man, this bishop. Yeah, did we really... We had to have made more than one mistake because one mistake wouldn't have punished us this bad. Yeah, so he obviously does that. We have one move. One mistake, we wouldn't get punished this bad for one mistake. We've made multiple mistakes. And we're probably still making them. Maybe even like... Yeah, okay, it does this. That's my only move, I think. He has this. I would take that off. This is a threat now, actually. So wait, boom. He gives up the queen for the bishop. We take back. Yeah, that might be decent. Probably not, but what else can we do? He might literally sack the queen. Yeah, he does. And now he'll play this. But okay. It actually could be worse. This is not a checkmate or anything. We take this. Yeah. We could take... Wow, somehow we just got out of those tactics. You know, if I take this, this pawn's gonna be loose. If I take this, he could still jump here. Honestly, both of these look... I think we might have just... He was probably too greedy, I think. His bishop might be stronger than his knight. I don't want to make a massive mistake here. Okay, I'm going to take the bishop. Basically just... Okay, I literally didn't see this move, of course. Wow, this game has been pretty crazy. If he takes here, we take back. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, this protects this. And somehow we're up a pawn, which is shocking, given the turn of events. If he does this, we take here. If he checks us, I don't even know what we'll do. Probably... Ugh, that's actually a really annoying check. Probably just this. He just gave us a piece? What am I missing? He just gave us a piece or what? How are we up right now? No, don't do that. The thing about this is, actually, yeah. How is this happening is my question. Let's get rid of this and develop it and hit this. You guys, we actually literally might win this game. We are gonna win this game, which is shocking. Wow. Some people at the beginning of the BM Chess Club, they said that the games were staged. If you think this game is staged, I completely understand, but it's not. Yeah, let's block him from pushing that pawn, actually. Just annoy him a little bit, because now we can get it. Okay, he goes after our pawn, though. We can probably defend. We can do this too. Wow, I cannot believe what just happened. When I said he might sack the queen, I was actually right, but it wasn't a good move. Let's go back there. This was not smart. This was not smart. In my humble opinion. Yeah, he does this. Okay, let's block like that. All right, no problem. Let's come here. I do want to keep this pawn actually, just because it's a very valuable pawn. It's 2 squares away from promotion. We can go after it with this. Our knight's a good defender. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go after his rook. Could also do this next and pick this up, possibly. Time's really not even an issue either, so that's promising. Okay, let's just be super solid. Those are the annoying moves opponents hate to face. Okay, he gives us this. We'll take it. Watch out for this. Yeah, and he resigns. Wow, can you believe it? Let's take a quick look at the full screen mode. Here it is. And wow, just ugly. So everything was basically normal. Yeah, we played... Oh, I didn't even consider this. What happened here if he blocks though? We just give it up? No, but then... Oh, and then you get the freaking knight. Okay, well, we missed that. Yeah, this was crushing, but we made it even worse than it should have been with this move. This was what killed us. And he really went wrong, I would say, right here. Yeah, too cute. Way too cute. Okay, apparently we messed up too. And then he went wrong again. Wow, he's still crushing, by the way. Yeah, this was weird. Yeah, I was afraid of this check, which would have been crushing. Because then we have to jump back into the line of fire. Luckily, he didn't play that. He played this blunder. And yeah, then he just gave us the piece, and it's really easy from there. Yeah. And obviously, had he taken here, we take, he takes, and we just promote it. Wow, the journey to 2,300 begins in a very strange way, but we are 1-0, and our journey will continue tomorrow or in the next few days. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in the live stream, I'm considering doing one here on YouTube. Let me know, maybe play some viewers, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Peace out. See you next time.